Hey guys! Oh my god. Hold up. Kind of scuffy. Hey guys, I'm back again, and we're playing a horror game today. Isn't that so fun? Don't y'all love when I play horror games and I scream and I cry and I piss and I shit myself? I know you do. I know you do. But today we're playing Garden of Banban. Garden of Banban. I don't know what the fuck that is. Or what garden I'm going into, or how I'm getting there, or what I'm doing there. I looked it up to try to make up a title for today's stream, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just know it's probably playtime, but better because people keep telling me. Because people, damn, because people keep telling me that it's better than playtime. So here I am, here to play it because I heard that it's better than playtime, and I haven't damn. I haven't played Poppy Playtime, but I heard that it's better, so why don't you play the better version, and then maybe later I'll play Poppy Playtime. Not today, but soon. But yeah. A little late today, actually. But actually, pretty late today. Because I was on my phones, and I have an ulcer back in my mouth, and it hurts so bad when I talk, so I just been grieving. And I made pancakes for breakfast today, and they're really good. Because I put, like, sprinkles in them, so they'd be funfetti pancakes, because it's funner if it's funfetti. So I did that, and then I got this cup of goldfish, and it was really good. And then I went in my fridge. I ran out of coffee, cause not I ran out of coffee. I ran out of milk for my coffee. I don't want to drink black coffee, so we're just gonna not drink coffee. And I found this that I've been saving for a while. This looks really. It looks like I'm talking about lean. It's not lean. I swear to God. It's just. But I've been saving this for a while, for an occasion like this. When I don't have coffee before stream and I need energy. This is like Mio energy water shit. So here we are. I only had 2 steps of it, and I'm already cracked out on caffeine. Oh! Anyways, I do want to react to some stuff before we go ahead and jump into Garden of Banban because now I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Garden of Banban, and I feel like everybody should research what they play before they play it, but I don't do that. I'm just looking at Google Images right now, and I'm not scared. I feel like it's one of those like kids games. Not kids. It's not for kids. It's like a game that kids would like talk about all the time because it's like it's all over the place. I asked my friend. I might play Roblox today. No, I won't. Different stream. Haha. L. Getting clickbaited. I'm kidding. What am I? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now. What am I doing? I want to react to this thing first. I want to be React Andy so I can clip it and put it somewhere. Okay. It's the Iron Lung teaser by Markiplier. No! No! Okay, you guys. I'm struggling right now. And for no reason whatsoever. Um, yeah. Yeah. But I actually prepared for today's stream. Are you proud of me? Please be proud of me. Please. 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 Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Am I loud? Anyways. Uh, 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 uh. Boom. I feel like I'm always like this at the beginning of every stream that I do now. Just really like all over the. Hold up! Start it over. Oh, wait. See, okay. I'm scared. Where are we going? Wait. Did he wait. Did the movie what's the movie that he's making right now? Is it like Iron Lung? But like okay, I don't know how to explain it. Like is it Iron Lung in IRL? Is that what it is? Am I right? Bro, I think I'm right. I'm so smart. I That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't think that far into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think. That doesn't make any sense. I didn't think I didn't I'm having a stroke, bro. This is some real shit, bro. On the bottle it says Aladdin. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. And then I have my big half gallon. Damn. Oh, my headphones. I gotta tell you my headphones. Okay, so I was editing yesterday. Like every day that I edit every day. I'm a psychopath, but my headphones just stopped working, so I had to go find earbuds on the floor or in some fucking cabinet. And these earbuds, oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like it's worse than like cheap ass headphones. They are cheap ass headphones, but like you're like Arisa, you could have just went to the store and bought some fucking headphones. You really could have. You could have went to Dollar Tree, but I needed them at like 10 p.m. and I don't want to wake up my parents to go take me. There's no like little cushion thing. It's fine. I'll be alright. I'll be fine. It's fine. But it's awkward because it's like going up this way. I don't know how y'all do this. I don't have an ulcer in the back of my mouth because my braces, and there's like a little wire that's sticking out. It's like, ew. Okay, is that all? I don't even remember if that is all. I just be saving that shit into my watch later and just never be watching them. Okay, I watched all these on the stream, I think. Oh, well, y'all, should we watch The Dark Side of Jeffrey Epstein? I think we should do that after, like to like recuperate. Because I don't know who Jeffrey Epstein is. Like, I heard of Epstein Island, but I haven't, like, I don't really know what the fuck it did. Because I asked my friend, like, what is Epstein Island? And they were like, they just gave me a synopsis, and I was like, okay, that's cute, I guess. Girl, what the fuck? G Fuel. It's not G Fuel. But, if it was, bro, you know, um, um, bro, like, for like a while, for like a while, I had drank this every day before stream. And there was like a point where I had to drink three of these, like three full bottles of these. Shit for me timbers, man. How do you get more caffeine in your coffee? Hold up, you guys. Hold up. So I want to know how to get more caffeine out of coffee. Thank you. Use a light roast. Girl, know the ratios. How do I make an espresso without an espresso? Can you make an espresso without an espresso machine? I don't know. I don't know. We're not gonna wait for it. We're just gonna play it and it's gonna be great, you guys. It's gonna be amazing. And you're gonna love it and we're both gonna love it and I'm not gonna cry. And I'm not gonna shit my pants. It is gonna be amazing. And yeah. We're playing the first one. Because I haven't played this I'm playing for the first time, bro. But why would I play the third game if I'm playing it for the first time? Nobody even said that. I'm just like arguing with myself at this point. I'm arguing with my bro. When I said I have a little girl in my brain, I am serious. Y'all thought I was playing games? You thought it was a joke? It's not a joke. There's no joke. There's no comedy in this. Anyways. 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 It's gonna load? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yo. What are you all the way over there for? I'm over here. Shoddy. My eyes are here. Thank you. I'm short. I'm not short today. You're short today. Thank you. Oh. Is it bad if I put like if like when I'm chilling in my room, I like when I chill in my room, I like shut the fuck up, Arisa. What the fuck? That's so unimportant. For a parent looking for their missing child, time is a delicate matter. Click the clock to advance time. Hey. Okay, bye. Shit. Damn. R.I.P. bro. I have issues. Oh, this is smooth as fuck. Eat, interact. Hold shift to sprint. I'm gonna need to use that. I'm scared now. No, I'm not. I ain't a pussy. Damn! I'm sorry. Didn't mean to fuck up your house, man. That wasn't even on purpose. So, hey, green one. You like, oh my god, it's like Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. And then it's Knuckles. And then it's, that motherfucking, Pink Panther. Pink Pantress? Hell yeah. Fucking, who's purple? Barney? And then, Octodad. Fuck it up, bitch. Fuck it up, bitch. This is a kindergarten? I have kids? No, the fuck I do not. Where that music at? Can we have music, please? I don't want to. Fucking what? Damn. Jumbo. Oh, that's Josh. But do I have to call him Jumbo Josh? You know, cause that's just a little suspicious. You know, I don't want to be calling him Jumbo Josh. So can I just call him Josh? Or is he gonna get mad at me if I don't call him Jumbo Josh? I'm gonna call him Josh. Eat vegetables and fruits to become strong like me. Sure, Josh. Sure. Okay, let's look. Cafeteria moment. We got the blue table. We got the pink table, and we got the green table. Let's get it. Stinger Flynn. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm not even gonna explain why I was struggling to read that. Having many arms helps me help a lot more people. How, Flynn? Can I call you Sting? Flynn? Sting? I'm gonna call you Sting. And what else? We're not going to stress too much about that. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to use the key card that I just got from over here, right? That's what it looked like. So yeah, that's Josh. That's Flynn. Hello Kitty. Knuckles. Pink Pantress. And Barney. Fuck it up. Why was that a wet? Why was that noise wet, man? A little batteries. Do it like, oh, it's for the drone? Where the fuck am I supposed to get batteries at, man? What did it say? Boots. Oh, that's where you put your shoes. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Can I watch something on? Is there something to watch? Cause I know they'd be doing that in these fucking games. Yo, you tripping? Can I watch the TV? Fuck you. Is it this way? I don't wanna go this way. I wanna see my homies. My homies Stinger and fucking Josh. My nose running. Hold up, pause. Okay. Oh, what's this? What's you? Dear mommy, I'm hiding in a room, but I have to fight the monster. It's the only chance. It's the only. It is the only chance to make Claire like me. Homeboy, Claire dead as fuck. Look at her on the ground. She is dead. I will leave. Fuck Claire. Can I leave? Can I? Thank you. I don't know where the fucking battery's at, bitch. Y'all got security cameras in this one? Oh yeah, wasn't there one over here? I was just watching that motherfucker. What do you mean there's no fucking security cameras over here? I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to get scared by the motherfucking monsters and shit like, oh boy. I don't even, what do I need this for? Regardless, bro. I want to go home. Okay. I can't even do anything over here. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm so confused. I'm dumb as fuck, bro. Help me out. Where do I go next? You want a hug? Nothing? That's an ominous asshole if I ever see one. Is there batteries over here? Shit, let me put in the fucking pin number. I don't fucking know. Do I have batteries? Do I can check my inventory? Where my inventory? Bruh. What the fuck? Oh. Was that always there? I swear that was not always there. Y'all leaving your shit in here? It's a battery. Oh. I need to get in your prescription, y'all. Not too much, not too much, not too much, not too much. But they heard me screaming about it. They heard me yelling about it and shit. They knew what the vibes were. I did not press no motherfucking button, bitch. Get the fuck away from me, ho. No. I ain't even put the batteries in that motherfucker. That must be fucking Josh. Yeah. I don't trust the motherfucker named Josh. I know y'all heard what happened with the motherfucking Drake and Josh motherfuckers, bro. I ain't trusting nobody named Josh. Fuck. Wait, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Josh is looking at Hello Kitty and Knuckles. And Hello Kitty and Knuckles is looking at each other. And then Pink Panther's is side-eyeing Knuckles. This motherfucker looking at the ground. And then you's looking over there. So what's going on with them? Yo, are Hello Kitty and Knuckles siblings? They're like hella familiar to be holding hands like that. You're wildin'. See, I'm with Josh. What was I supposed to do again? What was I supposed to do? Connection. Are you dumb as fuck? Oh, you're gonna give me a fucking stroke. That's what you're gonna do. Okay. What am I supposed to do? I don't even remember, bro. I'm assuming I'm supposed to hit this button right now. Can you stop being fucking stupid? What do you want me to do, man? Am I dumb? I didn't read the thing when they told me to do it. But what am I supposed to do? Can you tell me again, please? Please? What do you do? This is the worst drone in the world, bruh. I know I'm supposed to go down there, but how am I supposed to get there? I'm dumb as fuck. Like, you're overestimating my intelligence right now. Hold up, y'all. See, again, how many times I gotta go look up shit because I'm stupid? Very often. Garden of Banban. Fucking, puzzle. They talking about actual puzzles. I'm talking about the beginning of the fucking game. Let's watch Markiplier. I was right! No! Oh. See, they knew I knew what I was supposed to do. Why are you being red? Don't be red. Hey! Stick your damn head back in the door, girl! I don't wanna go down there! Don't stare at me! I saw you already! Stop staring at me! Y'all, this fucking bird is something else because why are you staring at me? Bruh. That is so unnecessary. And I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. I've got this, you guys. I've got this. My hands, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Your mom's fucking in the kitchen already, bro. I'm scared. Let me get a goldfish. Okay. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing. Hey. Are you blind and a bad bitch? That's so mean. That's so mean. I can't even go to the side. I have to go forward. I'm gonna piss my pants. Oh my god, hold up. I should not get more. I have enough energy right now. I got this, you guys. I don't even know why I'm scared. Why am I scared? I'm not scared. Bad Bad says sharing is caring. You're pig. That's why everybody fucking side-eyeing you. Come over here. What the fuck? Yo! Dude! Oh, you're fucking dumb. Go. Oh my god. That way. Okay. That way. Let's go over there. Go over there. Please. Thank you. Down there. Bitch, what? Go down. You're giving me a fucking stroke. Okay. Calm down. I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. Come over here, bro. This is the hardest part of the fucking game. Not even that fucking, that pink panther speaking her head on the corner. Come over here. Come, okay, you know what? Girl, go over there. That's so funny. Go! Stupid. Sweetie! What was I supposed to do? I don't think it was that. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm getting the feeling I shouldn't be in this room right now. Oh, man. Oh, is it because the glass is here? Break the glass. Please? Captain Fiddles? What is your name? Ben Bellina. Bellina? Ben Bellenia. Ben Balit. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired. Wait. What does it say? What did she say? Kindness is so free, so sprinkle it everywhere. What? Kindness is free, so sprinkle it everywhere. Okay. We're gonna go over there. Cause it's not working out, man. Yeah. Don't hit it, please. Don't hit it. Please don't hit it. Okay, we're at the same spot. You coming with, man? What happened to that kid, bruh? There's a kid in here. Yo, go over there. Get that bitch. Is it safe over there? Let me know, man. Let me know. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? She jump scares me, I have to start over. That's a part of the fun, right? I don't even remember her name. Did we see a picture of her? I don't think so. I don't want to step in here. Okay, I did it. All your bird needs 6 eggs to get your prize. Where the eggs at? Oh, there's an egg over here. It'd be nice if they talk to me. That'd be nice. You know, I like that a little bit more. I don't like how you're looking at the lights, man. Put her in a cage. I'm against caged animals, but this is... Did she just open her mouth or am I tripping? Any more eggs around here? Oh, there's an egg in that slide. I feel like if I go down that slide, she's gonna jump at me. Can I go in this water? Yeah, it's not real water. I don't want to move. Opalina? Oplina? I don't want to move. I want to see you at all times. Every second of the day. Not because I like you or anything, but because you staring at me weird. You looking weird. You looking weird, girl. I got you 1 egg. You want to eat the eggs? Ain't that cannibalism? See? See, these animals fucked. You got 1 egg over there. Is that the egg that you got? I don't want to go in that slide to get that egg. I don't trust you. Apalina? Aplia? Apalaya? Chobalaya? I don't trust you. Okay? Cause when I'm up that slide, you gonna tickle my booty hole with that big thing you got in your face. And I'm not gonna have no booty hole left. Okay? So I don't want that. And you sitting there with your mouth open. I swear it was not open 3 seconds ago. You scaring me. Are you real? You a little beat the fuck up, damn. you a little beat up, I'm not gonna lie. You got a couple you got a couple colors mixing, girl. So do you promise when I go in that slide you not gonna tickle my booty hole while I'm there? Do you promise? I'll get you the eggs, but do you promise me? Cause you scaring me right now, girl. Girl? You didn't change nothing. I'm scared, bruh. I don't want to go over there. She was looking through the window. She didn't want to break the eye contact. She's weird. She's a special specimen. It's like a fast. Oh, there's an egg right here. Then I just that. Oh, Balia, your egg is wildin'. I'm gonna get the egg, but you sit right there. Stay there. Okay? I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get the egg though. You still there? What? You hear that? She hear that? You still there? Okay, Opalita. Opalina. How do I get this egg, lady? I gotta see. They want me to put my booty hole in her face. Want me to climb up this thing and then go get the egg, so she can get my booty hole. I don't trust her. She don't look very trustworthy. See, if you wasn't staring at me, if you wasn't fucking side-eyeing me earlier, we wouldn't have a problem, Appolina. But you want to be weird. You do. Is this even the real one? Like, is this just a statue? I don't want to check. Hey, let me go, Opalita. Opalina. People smacking the fuck out of you, damn. I thought that was like rusty paint, but girl, no, they beat your ass. Damn. They must not like you, girl. They must not like you. See you later, Appolina. No, I won't. I won't see you later. I don't even know what I got that for. Okay. Do you promise? When I get down there, your face will not be in my coochie. Do you promise that? Pinky promise, please, Appolina? Please? Please? Okay. This is why these kids don't trust you, girl. Cause you weird with it. Can I actually get on the side? Oh. Don't come over here. Can I go down the slide? I can't. I just came up here for no fucking reason. Bye-bye, Opalita. Is it control? What shift? Hold up. Controls. Not shift. I can't. How do I get this? There's an egg in there. Can I teleport this? Mm. Okay. First of all, girl, you a mess, cause you not even keeping your eggs in one place. You messy. You know that? I know you do. That's why you forcing people to go fly these shit, man. Cause you messy as fuck. What happens if I don't find all the eggs? So I only got two. And there's one in that slide, but I can't get the one in the slide because I'm struggling. You're hungry? Eat these nuts, bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't eat my nuts. Please. 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 Seems like you like eating babies and shit, so I don't eat mine. Damn. Can I get... How the fuck do I get this egg? Bro, can you tell me how to get this egg? Because they didn't tell me shit about this room. Oh, there's an egg up there. Okay. I'm just blind as fuck. I was too worried about her trying to get some of my booty hole. She just wants some eggs. That's 3, right? She need 3 more. I ain't got 3 more. I know where one of them is, girl, but one's over there. So oh, there's a button right there. There's one button here. How do I get this egg? Let's look for the other one. So I got... I don't know how many eggs I got. 3, 3, 4, 5. There's one more egg I'm missing. I can't find the last egg, girl. What do I just give her the eggs I got so far? You know? Let's do that. Ew. Hey. Hey. Hey! I got you eggs! Can I steal your egg from over here? I'll put it there, because you want them. I'm gonna get you all 6 of them. Don't jump at me now. I'm looking for your last egg. That is an egg, 100%. But I can't get it. Bruh, I want to get that egg now. I want to get it now. I need it now. Right now. I looked over there. Where did I not look? I know there's one over there, right? I got the other one that was over there. I got the one that's over here. I thought there would be one over here, but there isn't one. Oh, there is. I'm stupid. Almost there. I'm Lena. I'm Lena. What the fuck is your name? Apolina. Apolina. I got you, Apolina. I know I called you Pink Pantress. If I didn't know your name, it's not an insult. It's actually a compliment. Don't. Yeah, you look stupid as hell. How do I get that one? What if I run into it? What'll it do? Nothing. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna go check out what Markiplier did. Very common occurrence, okay? Very common occurrence. Okay. I'm gonna feed the ones that I have to her. And hope she's happy. Oblina! Stop the music. The music is making me too happy. Oblina! Hey. I got you 5, which is not how many you wanted. You want 6. But... 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You want one more egg. I know where the last egg is. Can't get the egg. And I'm scared. Oblina. Can we not do that? And I'm scared that she's gonna get mad at me because I can't get her the egg. And I'm. Okay, hold up. I didn't even finish watching him get the eggs. Oh! I knew I should have did it. Yep. Yeah. I knew I should have did it, y'all. I know what to do. I know what to do. Honey, hit the button. Sweetie, hit the button. Yeah. Come on. Yeah! Come to Papa. I got your egg. I'm scared what's gonna happen after I give her this egg, bro. That's 6. Oh. Thanks. Okay. Come on. Okay. Was she waiting for me? I think she was waiting for me, you guys, because she was peeking her head out of the corner, and that means she's waiting for me. She loves me. I love Pink Panthers too, man. Ah. Door. Distraction at 1. Huh? Girl, stop giving me riddles and shit. Please. Come on. What should I name my little drone? Helper person thing. Person? Thing? I don't know. What should I name it? I want to name it, Jerry. I love the name Jerry. It's just nice, you know? I'm just beating the fuck out of their walls, honestly. Distraction at 1. What the fuck does distraction at 1 mean? Can I use this computer? No. That looks so creepy from over here. But I just know she wanted to help me out. You know, help me get to where I needed to go. Is this a card thing that I need? Okay, so where do I go? Like, nobody's peeking their head out for me no more. Hold up. Go over here. I don't know what to do to go through here. Where do I go? What do I do? What does distraction at 1 mean? Oh, they're gonna make a distraction at 1. Y'all suck at telling people shit. You could just tell them that verbally and nobody would find out, but you wanted to write it down so I could find it because you love me. Can I move this chair, please? What do I do? Ublina, help me, please. I want to get scared by the big green guy. That's what I'm here for. The end is here. Nobody wants to help me anymore, man. They're all fake, and it's making me sad. I have no friends. I'll sit in the right corner. Bro, what do I do? This is so confusing. I'm so confused. I'm gonna go watch Wire again to see what he did. See, I thought I was dumb, but Mark is confused too. Oh. I'm supposed to go back to fucking Apalina? Okay. Do I bring you with me? I don't know, man. Hey, I gave you food. Don't say anything. That's not even, I didn't do that on purpose. Don't say anything. Nothing. Don't say a word. Please? Okay. Oh. Oh. It's gonna carry me? What the fuck noise? The Okay. I remember all of your colors. Because I'm a fangirl. You're green. You're pink. You're white. You're red. Oh, shit. You're purple. Fuck! It's made me cry. Then you're orange. No. You're orange. Hey, hey. Don't screech at me. I'm being nice. I want to play with the whole bird, but everyone left me. Everyone have party without me. Miss Mason see me, but go. I'm scared because hole is loud, and my friends scream in it, but bird is funny. Well, don't want to tell you about that one, man. No. Stop doing that! That is so... You told me you wouldn't do that! I believed you! I believed you! What time is it? Oh my god. Bruh. Do I wanna continue playing this game? She fucking betrayed me. She betrayed me, and I don't trust her. She betrayed my trust. I didn't trust her from the beginning, and she betrayed me. She betrayed me and my family. And I loved her a little bit. I started trusting her, and then when I told her, don't tell anybody. Don't follow me. She followed me home. And she killed me. I gave you food. I fed you. 6 whole eggs. They were probably your kids, bro. And you killed me. I guessed your colors right. I guessed every single shade correct. And you killed me. You killed me. I guessed every single color right. I didn't get a single color wrong. killed me. I can't with her right now. I cannot. No, I don't want to be reincarnated. I want to leave. I want to leave. Leave me alone. I've been betrayed. I've been disrespected in my own home. I've never screenplay a game before, but that was terrifying. I can't with her right now. I can't. I can't. Get out of my home. You are a disturbance to my peace. Thank you. And honestly, the only reason why I stopped playing is because it's long enough to make a video. I don't want to talk to that bitch anymore. Okay? I don't want to talk to her anymore because she has ruined my trust, and I don't like her anymore. It was chill. We were chill before, but now she wants to be mean and disrespectful and rude. So we're not gonna do it. I'm not taking it from her. It's not happening. It's not happening, honey. Sweetie. Sugar nuggets. Sweetie pie. It's not happening. Good luck with life. Funny a YouTube video to watch. Oh, we're gonna watch not history. Watch later. We're gonna watch what is it called? Freaking yeah. Cause that bitch. What was I supposed to do? Anyways, Dark Side Jeffrey Epstein. Anyways. What's Dark Side of Jeffrey Epstein? I love watching these videos. They're so fun. Damn, my face itchy as hell. Go down.
On the white sandy beaches of St. Thomas sits a 70-acre island called Little St. James. For Jeffrey Epstein, it was a zen-like retreat. For others, it was a horror show. Now, Jeffrey had purchased the island for $8 million in 1998, and he built a movie theater, a library, a Japanese bathhouse, and it was here that Jeffrey would entertain the elite: Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Alan Dershowitz, Stephen Hawking, just to name a few. And while the VIPs stayed on the island, Epstein would always lure in a steady stream of underage girls, all shuttled on the Lolita Express. The story of Jeffrey Epstein
I just think it's crazy how he called it the Lolita Express. What? He's wild.
is one of the most
Jeffrey is
misunderstood of our time. Between the conspiracies and the truth, we have questions. How did he get his money? How did he have such
Is
a
that
powerful
Donald Trump?
network?
Go back,
Conspiracies
go
and
back,
the
go back,
truth,
go back,
we
go back.
have questions. How did he get his money?
That's Donald
How did he
Trump,
have such
bro.
a powerful network? And how did he get away with it for so long? This video is an attempt at answering those questions, a deep dive into one of the most twisted people of our time. Jeffrey Epstein was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1953.
Of course he was,
Growing up,
bro.
he had been an outstanding high
Nothing against Brooklyn, man, but all these fuckers come out of New York, man. All of them come out of fucking New York.
student, smart enough to graduate 2 years early. And although he would attend NYU, he would never graduate. So in the summer of '74, he began working as a teacher of mathematics at the Dalton School, which is considered one of the best private schools in the United States. Now, some of his students recall him for being famous for an easy A. Others say that he looked like a pimp. He would be walking down the hall with the being famous for an easy A. Others say
He looked like a pimp. What year was that?
that he looked like a pimp. He would be walking down the hall with this floor-length fur coat. The connections that Jeffrey made at Dalton would set him up
He's a whore. Floor-length fur coat in school?
for his
Crazy.
life. At a parent-teacher conference, he would meet the head honcho of Bear Stearns, the CEO himself, Ace Greenberg. Now, Ace saw a mirror image of himself within Jeffrey, who had a serious case of PSD. Now, Bear Stearns was within Jeffrey, who had a serious case of PSD. Now, Bear Stearns was one of the most respected trading houses on Wall Street until they collapsed in 2008. But after one interview at Bear Stearns, Jeffrey was hired on the spot, despite his own admission that he didn't know the difference between a stock or a bond.
I don't know either. I can't read. I can't. Oh my god. I started at Bear Stearns in 1976. Bear Stearns never had any training program. There was no course to begin. Okay.
Sandstrom's never had a training program. Alan Greenberg said he wanted me to learn each area of the business.
Now, by his 25th birthday, he was made a limited partner of the firm, which is absolutely insane. He had a stable of ultra-wealthy clients, and he had just purchased a townhome in the Upper East Side in Manhattan. Jeffrey had made it, until one day HR calls Epstein into a meeting. That's not a good feeling. Now, they had discovered that he had lied on his resume. He had never completed his degree. When word of this reached the CEO, the man who had hired him, Ace Greenberg, he found himself in a bit of a pickle because Jeffrey was hooking up with the secretary. But that's not even the worst part. Jeffrey was also under investigation from the SEC for insider trading. Now, with all of this happening, he would hand in his resignation, take his $100,000 bonus, and head on home. It was now time for Jeffrey Epstein to take on the world by himself, with no rules or regulations to hold him back. Now, arguably one of the most important
Sugar
characters
daddy?
in this story, and the reason for Jeffrey
Is that his sugar daddy? I ain't know that swing that way, bro.
Jeffrey's
Personally,
wealth is Leslie
my type,
Wexner,
but-
aka the
Wow.
definition of the American dream. Leslie had started out from a small clothing shop called The Limited, to then owning Victoria's Secret, Bath & Body Works, and Abercrombie & Fitch. By the 1990s, Wexner was a billionaire. Now, a friend had asked Wexner to meet a brilliant
Sure.
young financier that could help him out with his finances. Jeffrey Epstein. And from the first meeting, Epstein and Wexner hit it off. They were just two boys from Brooklyn who came from nothing and now had everything. The two would be virtually inseparable. Now, during his time as Wexner's financial guru, Epstein's personal wealth grew, earning more than $400 million from him. Now, how did Jeffrey get that kind of money? You see, Wexner had signed a power of attorney over his $4.8 billion estate and gave complete control to Jeffrey Epstein. He could purchase real estate, cut checks, and even take out loans in Wexner's name. Jeffrey even transferred Wexner's New York mansion to himself for $0. The infamous Epstein mansion that is valued today at $78 million. Epstein got for free. Now, Wexner thought Epstein was a money manager who knew better than him and knew what he was doing, and that signing this power of attorney, that's just what
Oh,
you
he was
do.
getting
And for the
scammed.
next 16 years, that one document gave Jeffrey unmatched authority over his entire estate. Now, Leslie didn't just give him money, he also gave him credibility. Jeffrey now claimed to be associated with Victoria's Secret because that's a company Wexner owned. It's even reported that Jeffrey had a say in which models appeared in the Victoria's Secret catalog, fashion shows, and the calendars. Now, Jeffrey would turn his New York mansion into an address known throughout the city where aspiring models could find their break. But no model ever found their break there. I can't go into the graphic details, but Jeffrey would abuse girls thinking that they were gonna get casted, a casting couch. All in all, Wexner became Epstein's one-way ticket to that billionaire lifestyle.
So how does
Yeah.
does it all look? Is my
Need a
hair
sex
good?
offender.
It's all All right, we're rolling.
Now, Ghislaine Maxwell was born into fame and fortune. So to understand her role in Epstein's life, we need to look at her father, Robert Maxwell. See, he was a man that went from a poor refugee to becoming a billionaire media mogul with newspapers all around the globe. And out of all of his children, Ghislaine was his favorite. Throughout her teenage years, Ghislaine would join her father in the high society party circuit, where they would meet the royal family, the Kennedys, the Clintons. She was
Yo,
known as the
that's
social
so
butterfly.
fun.
Now, by the time Ghislaine went to Oxford University, her father forbid her from bringing home any boyfriends. See, Robert viewed any man near his daughter as a threat to the Maxwell family fortune. So Ghislaine would have to remain daddy's little girl forever. Until November 5th, 1991. Robert Maxwell disappeared off of his yacht, the
Epstein?
Lady Ghislaine. Yes, he named his $10 million yacht after his daughter. Now, officials said that he had died of a heart attack while taking a whiz off at the side of his yacht and accidentally fell off. Now, after his death, Robert's secrets would start to come to the surface. He had stolen over $400 million from pension funds of the newspapers he owned around the world, all to prop up his crumbling publishing empire. Now, the fallout from Robert Maxwell's death left the family reputation in tatters and bankrupt. So to start a new clean slate for herself, Ghislaine moved from London to New York to create a new life. The diamonds, the yachts, the servants she all grew up with were gone. She would do
British.
dang near anything to get that back. Arriving in the Big Apple after the death of her father, Jeffrey and Ghislaine would meet at a cocktail party for the Daily Mirror. He had introduced himself to her as an international man of mystery, and for Ghislaine, it was everything she wanted: money. Simply that. And the two would start a romantic relationship, and while they dated for a bit, they would just become platonic friends. Best friends, as Jeffrey said in a 2003 Vanity Fair article. Ghislaine would replace the role of her controlling father with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, the motivations for her friendship with Epstein still remain a big debate. Did she want to marry him? Was it all an act? Was it just two grifters trying to outgrift each other? Who knows? But what is known is that Ghislaine introduced Epstein to the elite in society, the elite that she grew up with. Now, reports of her recruiting girls for Epstein's scheme are alleged to have started in 1994, and from there, she would work with them to recruit, groom, and ultimately abuse countless victims. Now, this next part is hard for me to talk about because I want to come off as apolitical as possible. This is not a story about the left or the right, it's about people in power.
Okay.
Ghislaine Maxwell saw Donald Trump as a vital connection at the time for Jeffrey Epstein. She had a terrific connection through him through her father, Robert Maxwell. Now, Donald and Robert Maxwell had partied together on the Lady Ghislaine, attended soirees, and even did some business together. They were quite fond of each other. But in the 1990s, Trump needed friends. He had just gone belly up on his Atlantic City project, and Ghislaine and Epstein would bring Trump along in a never-ending series of parties and feasts with the high society, and Trump would fit right in. At one exclusive party in 1992 held at Trump's Mar-a-Lago, 28 supermodels had been flown in for a Calendar Girls competition until the organizer of the event was shocked to learn that the only people in attendance were Trump and Epstein. Now, Donald Trump would recall Epstein as a terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. We all have heard that quote. But in 2004, after a friendship of roughly 17 years, Trump and Epstein would have a falling out. You see, Epstein was trying to purchase a mansion in Palm Beach, the House of Friendship. But before the sale was finalized, Epstein was horrified to see that Trump, who was still underwater from his bankruptcy, outbid him with an offer for more than $41 million. From then on, the two men never spoke again. After entering politics, Trump would say,
"Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. I mean, people in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him for 15 years. I wasn't a fan."
This is hard to take seriously. There are flight logs of them flying on each other's private planes. There are dozens of photos of them partying together throughout the 90s. And Epstein's Black Book has more than 14 phone numbers for Trump. They knew each other. As more and more women start to come forward to describe Jeffrey's assaults, 26 years ago, Maria Farmer was a starving artist who had entered the life of Epstein at an art show in New York City. Jeffrey had asked Maria to become a receptionist at his mansion in New York, where, unrelated, Bill Cosby lives across the street. Unrelated, though. So she accepted the job, and her first...
First of all, why are we zooming in on Bill's face like that? That was so disrespectful. And then it's unrelated that he lives across the
logging
street.
the visitors in and out of the home. Now, Maria noted around this time, there was always a stream of young girls who came in wearing school uniforms. So in an effort to explain this oddity, Ghislaine told Maria that Epstein, he was a recruiter for Victoria's Secret, and that these girls were aspiring runway models. And it wasn't just girls that came by. Maria also noted that men would visit the home. Harvard law professor and reoccurring character in the story, Alan Dershowitz, Donald Trump, and Bill Clinton. Now, Maria Farmer's story is linked below. I'm not going to get into the details because it is quite graphic.
Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton? I mean, I'm not surprised.
She was abused at the hands of Epstein at his New Mexico ranch. Now, Maria is believed to be the first victim to report Epstein to the police. Now, within months of that report being filed, Jeffrey, possibly in an effort to create a more secluded environment away from prying eyes, would purchase a 70-acre private island, Little St. James. And on his own island, Jeffrey could be king. There are dozens of lawsuits against Epstein, and one of the most credible and important survivors to the saga is the story of Virginia Roberts. Ghislaine Maxwell had spotted Virginia, a 16-year-old working at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort, and Maxwell asked her to audition for a job as Epstein's traveling masseuse. And it was during that first audition massage that Epstein made his intentions clear. But when the encounter ended, she was paid $200. And over the course of 2 years, she would become a full-time employee for Epstein. By late 2001, Jeffrey was doubling down on the abuse. Virginia Roberts was now ordered to entertain other men. And one of the first men was Alan Dershowitz. For those that don't know, Alan Dershowitz was Donald Trump's defense attorney when he was getting impeached. Now, she says that she had 6 companion times with Alan Dershowitz. First one took place when she was 16, and the last one when she was 19. Alan denies all of this. He even filed a defamation suit against the Netflix documentary and says Virginia just made the whole thing up.
She's lied.
But she wasn't lying about being
Used by Jeffrey Epstein is a minor, correct?
That is between her and Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay, now this part I find funny. So there was so much hard evidence of Allen being at Epstein's mansion that he actually admitted to one massage at Epstein's house.
Dershowitz did say he once received a massage at Epstein's mansion, but from an adult woman.
I kept my underwear on during the massage. I don't like massages particularly.
And some of the other men Virginia entertained, Matt Groening, the Simpsons creator.
Matt Groening was the most disgusting man I have ever had to be with because of his feet and his stench. I could have taken a grinder to his toenails and it wouldn't have cut them.
Now, we all know about Jeffrey's private plane. You see, Jeffrey never flew commercial. He had a helicopter, a black Gulfstream jet, a twin-engine Cessna 421, and the crown jewel of the fleet was a Boeing 727, known as the Lolita Express. Now, during a trip to London on the Lolita Express, Ghislaine told Virginia that she'd be meeting a prince that day, and that he was to receive whatever he wanted. So upon introduction, Ghislaine asked Prince Andrew to guess how old she is. Andrew said 17. And Epstein smiled back and said she'll be too old soon, she's 16. Which is the age of consent in the UK. Now, the four with Prince Andrew's royal security would go out to the club, and near the end, Virginia knew what she had to do that night. But before that, she asked for one thing in return. She wanted a photo with Prince Andrew. So Jeffrey would snap the shot and told the two to have fun. This is that photo from that night. I'm not going into the details, but once the prince finished, the prince left. And years later, Andrew denied ever meeting Virginia, even though there's like a photo of them together.
She says she met you in 2001. She dined with you. She danced with you. You bought her drinks. You were in Tramp nightclub in London. And she went on to have sex with you in a house in Belgravia belonging to Ghislaine Maxwell.
Didn't happen. There are a number of things that are wrong with that story. One of which is that I don't know where the bar is in Tramps.
You see, he said that he went out for pizza with his daughters and got home by 7.
On that particular day that we now understand is the date, which is the 10th of March, I was at home. I was with the children. I'd taken Beatrice to a Pizza Express in Woking for a party at I suppose sort of 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Why would you remember that so specifically? Why would you remember a Pizza Express birthday and being at home?
That's what I'm saying.
Going to Pizza Express in Woking is an unusual thing for me to do.
She provided a photo of the two of you together.
Yes.
Your arm was around her waist.
Yes.
You've seen the photo.
I've seen the photograph.
How do you explain that?
I can't.
You think it is you next to her in the photo?
Oh, it's definitely me. I mean, that's a picture of me. It's not a picture of. I don't believe it's a picture of me in London, because when I go out in London, I wear a suit and a tie.
Now, how was the prince hanging out with the sketchy couple? One journalist wrote, I think summed it up well. Andrew was so innocent and naive that he probably didn't realize he was being used for his name and access to potential investors. In 1993, Jeffrey and Ghislaine first met Bill Clinton when they visited the White House for a donor event, as seen in these photos here. And after Clinton got out of office, he would establish the Clinton Global Initiative, his big nonprofit, and Epstein would write them a $4 million check to help get them started. One reporter wrote, what attracted Clinton to Epstein was simple. He had money and he had a plane. Now, the two, just like Trump, were good friends. Jeffrey's black book had over 20 numbers for Bill, and Clinton flew at least 26 times on Mr. Epstein's plane. Now, here's what's interesting. Epstein had 3 pilots, and only one of them kept record of the passengers. So that's the only log in existence. It really makes you think about who else went on those flights. Now, for all the conspiracies over Bill Clinton, trust me, I'm not a fan of the guy at all. Virginia Roberts, our most credible witness, says she never saw Bill Clinton have any companion time. But she says she did see him on the island with 2 other girls, and that it would have been hard to overlook the sketchy parts of Epstein. You know, the adult-themed items strewn throughout the house, his creepy painting of him in a blue dress. How could you not ignore that? Now, in a 2002 interview, Bill Clinton would describe Jeffrey as a committed philanthropist and appreciated his insights during the recent trip to Africa. Now, this trip to Africa was with Kevin Spacey, Chris Tucker, and Bill Clinton, and this was all on Jeffrey's private plane. Now, Sean T. Davis, another victim of Epstein, who can be seen in these photos massaging Bill Clinton's neck, was also on that Africa trip. Now, at first glance, these photos look creepy, but Davis, the girl in the photo, she was 22 years old at the time. Now, I looked into everything about this. She just states that it was simply a neck massage. Quote, President Clinton was a perfect gentleman during the trip, and I absolutely saw no foul play involving him. Now, in his later years, Clinton would put out a statement, about his relationship with Jeffrey, admitting that he did take those 4 trips on his private plane, and he met with them in his home in New York, though he says he never met on the island. But there's a lot of contradictory eyewitness reports against that. Now, do I think Bill Clinton did some sketchy stuff? Hell yeah. Is there any hard evidence to prove that? No. Now, by the time Jeffrey was turning 50, he was going through a bit of a midlife.
Didn't Bill Clinton cheat on his wife, Hillary? Didn't he cheat on Hillary? Hold up. Did Bill... How do you spell Bill? Yeah, did Bill... They know what I'm talking about. They listening to me. The Clinton Lewinsky's... Yeah. Damn, hold up. Wait. Hillary Clinton Young. What does she look like? It really depends. This is gonna sound... I mean, okay. It's not gonna sound mean. She kind of looks like Sabrina Carpenter. And I'm not gonna elaborate on that, man. She kind of does! Wait. Am I getting people mixed up? Is it Sabrina Carpenter, or is it the girl from Jessie? It's a mix. I think it's the girl from Jessie.
Life crisis. See, he was having the realization that he'd probably never have kids, and that he would have no legacy to leave behind. So he made a deal with Virginia. He would give her a mansion and a monthly stipend if she was going to bear his child. And upon birth, she was to sign away all of the parental rights to Ghislaine and Jeffrey. For Virginia, this was a smack on the face, and she realized she needed to get out of this. So 6 months later, she was sent to Thailand, and while there, she fell in love at first sight with an Australian Muay Thai fighter. They married 7 days later, and she called Jeffrey that week and told him she would not be coming back. She moved to Australia, and she hoped to never hear from Jeffrey Epstein ever again. Now, even if Jeffrey couldn't have a kid with Virginia, he could still maybe call some of his friends, who owed him some favors. You see, Jeffrey was a patron of the sciences, donated millions to universities and research. Now, with Jeffrey wanting children, he would help launch the Harvard Program for Evolutionary Dynamics with a $6.5 million donation. Now, the goal of this was to extract the best genes for gene pool research. Now, this was revealed in the New York Times. This is not a conspiracy. Epstein wanted to use this perfect DNA to impregnate 20 women at his New Mexico ranch, or what he called his baby farm. He even built a dorm and an underground hospital for the births. What we are talking about here, ladies and gentlemen, is eugenics. Now, once Epstein's Harvard donation was revealed in 2019, Harvard would shut down the center. Now, though the baby farm never came to reality, the scientists he hung out with were some pretty big players. He had Nobel Prize-winning physicist Murray Mann, Oliver Sacks, who's like a best-selling author, and of course, Stephen Hawking. And I'm only scratching the surface. Most of these scientists just stuck around Jeffrey because of the money. They would keep their mouth shut, and they just opened up their wallets.
Yeah, I would too. Damn. I would too.
Two females.
So he never ended up doing the breeding thing that he was gonna do to make the perfect Epstein.
Students were scrapping at the local high school. When teachers broke up the fight, they found $300 in cash on one of the girls. Suspecting maybe she was selling illegal substances, her parents were contacted to explain where did the money come from, and the girl immediately broke down and said that a man had been paying her for massages. Now, when the school called Palm Beach PD, they knew exactly who they were talking about. Jeffrey Epstein. You see, Jeffrey was known to the department. He had just donated a $90,000 firearms training simulator the year before, and had even coordinated with them for the security of Prince Andrew when he was in town. So if these allegations were true, Jeffrey had played the police department. Investigators put the house under surveillance and discovered that the entire staff at his mansion was to solely serve the purpose of his trafficking operation. Chauffeurs were hired to drive the girls home. Chefs were on hand to feed them when they were hungry, and even one worker brought bouquets of roses to the high school plays. Now, the detectives had even sifted through Epstein's garbage, and they'd found some very incriminating evidence. The phone numbers of high school girls, feminine hygiene products, adult toys, books like Slavecraft, The Roadmap to Servitude, and most importantly, one of the girl's high school report card. Palm Beach PD executed a search warrant at El Brillo Way, and within hours, detectives were carting off massage tables, boxes of photographs, and computers. Jeffrey was pretty upfront about the allegations against him, so in one email with Palm Beach PD from his attorney, he said, "Mr. Epstein is very passionate about massages. The massages are therapeutic and spiritually sound for him. That is why he's had so many massages. He even donated $100,000 to Ballet Florida purely so the dancers could have massages." Now, he knew an indictment was headed his way, so Jeffrey would lawyer up with the lead attorney by none other than a reoccurring character and now victimizer, Alan Dershowitz.
Hold up. What's an indictment? Indictment. How do you spell indictment? Indict. Damn. Damn! Hey Siri? Hey Siri? Hola, Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What's an indictment? Hey Siri, what's an indictment? Okay. I thought it was just that like presidents can get indicted. Cause I'm dumb.
July 23rd, 2006, the grand jury returned.
Oh, if you don't know what an indictment is, it's like you're being accused of a crime. Like let's say like damn. I think my neighbor is what's mean to my neighbor? I think a certain person is guilty of human trafficking. See, that's pretty close to this case, but I think somebody I know is human trafficking, and to prove that they are human trafficking, it would be like indictment. But if you call it an indictment, like going to court and like saying, oh, they're doing this and this, so they're probably human trafficking and da da da, right? But like, what differs that from like I guess, yeah, isn't it like every case though? When you call every case indictment, I don't know, man. I guess it's because they call it indictment because he's a public figure.
An indictment for one count of solicitation of a minor for prostitution. Jeffrey was picked up by police, and just 2 hours later, he was back on the street after posting his bond of $3,000, which is absolutely insane. Now, at this point, the chief of police felt that they had really abandoned the victims, allowing Epstein to walk the street again when there were dozens of victims. So he would bring the case to the FBI, Operation Leap Year. So feeling the heat, Alan Dershowitz decided to up the ante and bring on another star attorney to disrupt the now federal investigation.
Saul Goodman!
Kenneth Starr, aka the attorney that uncovered the Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky scandal. Fucking
Saul Goodman from... Bro, why did I think he was a real person? I'm losing my fucking mind. He's from
ironic.
Breaking Bad.
The courtroom testimony from any of these
Monica
girls should have been
Lewinsky?
enough to send Epstein to
from
prison for
Lewinsky.
life. This wasn't the type of case that is plea bargaining,
brain's
yet
working right now, yeah.
it would be. And why is that? So the prosecutor, Alex Acosta, and Epstein's attorney, Alan Dershowitz, also mind you, are two Harvard alumni, would work together on a sweetheart deal. Something that is almost unheard of for a case like this.
Maybe he should have asked, like, Yale instead of Harvard, I feel like. Let me shut up, bro.
Epstein would plead guilty on June 30th, 2008 to one count of procuring.
Jeffrey Epstein went to jail just before 10 this morning. He pleaded guilty in open court.
So Epstein would serve 18 months in county lockup, and here's one part of the deal that was quite interesting. It stated that all named and unnamed co-conspirators are granted immunity from future state and federal charges. Ghislaine Maxwell was granted immunity. From the outside, why did Alex Acosta agree to this? You see, he said that the case was uncertain, and by forcing Epstein to sign the plea deal, they could now guarantee a sentence.
Based on the evidence, there was value to getting a guilty plea and having him register.
Now,
okay, but like still like, bro, there's so many fuckers involved with this shit, and like he's gonna go to jail for like 18 months and then he's out. Oh, that's like a year and some change, man. What? It's in like, bro, human traffic. How long do you go to jail for human trafficking? It's probably not that long, bro. It's probably not that long. Let's check. How long do you go to jail for human trafficking? But 30 years! Bro, 30 fucking years. Minimum sentence is 21 months. So what does he went to jail for?
Alex would backtrack this claim in
Like, what is he
2019
going to
and
prison
say,
for if it's not for human
actually,
trafficking?"
I received instructions from the higher-ups in Washington because Epstein belonged to intelligence. It was above my pay grade. Epstein should have had multiple counts with the 30 victims involved and decades in prison.
Yes! Bro, there's like so many people that are involved with this, like the victims. Like, bro, he should be in jail for for a long period of time. And they didn't even give him the minimum sentence. They gave him like a slap on the wrist, bro. And
The guilty plea and deal end a years-long process that could have sent Epstein to jail for 15 years.
Yet, he would get out within a year. Behind bars at the Palm Beach jail, nothing was normal about his stay. For a man who had everything under control, now he had nothing. So like anyone in jail, he was allowed to apply for a work release, and instantly, he was approved.
Are you released from jail at some time? Do you have to report back to jail on a daily basis?
Yes, I report back to jail at 8 p.m.
Every single day?
Yes, sir.
And is it 7 days a week that you're out on work release?
No, sir.
How many days a week are you out on work release?
6.
And of those 6 days, how many hours per day are you out on work release?
12.
Now, Epstein's morning would begin when his driver and
That's a
bodyguard,
thing?
Russian Emma.
that like work release from jail is a thing. I thought they just put your ass in fucking slavery and just like that's what they did. That's what they did. I didn't know that was an option. It's probably just an option for him, honestly. But like I thought like jail, oh that's prison. What, bruh? You just prison they put you in fucking slavery. I guess they put you to work, bruh. They make you work. I heard from people. They make you like work really hard. I'm not heard, I've seen. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that going to prison is like going into slavery.
A May
Let's
fighter
be
picked him up
honest.
from the jail and drove him to his office, home of the Florida Science Foundation, a non-profit that he had conveniently created months before. And he wouldn't be in jail for too long. With his good behavior, he was released 5 months early.
Typically, when
Fucking
released,
knew
the
it.
former inmates are able to walk free across this bridge to a parking lot below, but not Epstein. He was able to exit from an area below, an area where a vehicle was waiting for him, we're told for his security and privacy.
And even with this probation being set for a year, he would just continue to live as if nothing happened. Except now Jeffrey was a level 3 offender and had to register everywhere he lived every month. When Jeffrey was released, Ghislaine Maxwell was removed from his life. She started to date Ted Waite, the founder of Gateway Computers. She was moving on from her past, and she wouldn't see Epstein again. Jeffrey's walking bank, Leslie Wexner, he had also followed Ghislaine out the door, cutting all ties with him. And while Ghislaine wasn't on Epstein's side anymore, she would continue to social climb. She would watch Chelsea Clinton walk down the aisle at her wedding in 2010. She would attend the Met Gala and fashion shows, and at one Vanity Fair party in 2014, this is where that famous photo of her and Elon Musk comes from. Elon says that she photobombed me. Regardless of where she went though, she could not escape her past with Epstein. You would think that his network of the wealthy and powerful would just leave him after his conviction. His crimes were public record. People like him are looked at in disgust in our society. However, he was able to get back into his old routines, not just with the young girls, but with his network of the elite. Now, he was able to revamp his whole public image through the help of Peggy Segal, one of the most powerful publicists in New York City. So to repair his reputation, Jeffrey would launder his influence through successful academics and celebrities. She would invite him out to parties where they would mingle with Chelsea Handler, Charlie Rose, Rudy Giuliani, and Chris Cuomo.
My name is Chris Cuomo.
His home in Manhattan resumed its status as a place for the rich and famous. Now, under the advice of his new publicist, in 2011, Epstein would bankroll and attend billionaire dinners with the big titans of tech. And according to the New York Times, when Epstein stopped donating money in 2016 to the billionaire dinners, it just stopped them altogether. Now let's talk about Bill Gates real quick. Since the Gates-Epstein connection has really come to light, Bill's story keeps on changing. First, it was philanthropy.
You know, I had several dinners with him, you know, hoping that what he said about getting billions of philanthropy for global health through contacts that he had.
Then it was lifestyle intrigue. Then it was escaping a failing marriage. And now he says he's pursuing a Nobel Prize. But let's just play devil's advocate and assume that he's telling the truth. Suppose that Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, needed the help of a registered offender to win a Nobel Prize. Should he fly on his jet, take dozens of personal meetings, visit him multiple times, and stay late into the night at his mansion, and even donate money to where Epstein directed him to?
Is that his boyfriend?
To me, it adds up to one thing.
It's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Because this is after the fact, you know, after everybody knows about the case. But listen, be honest, Bill. Were you fucking Epstein?
Gates is an unreliable narrator.
No, I want to know. Like, I want to know. That's so random. It's so random. You're like the richest man in the world, and then he wants to win a Nobel Peace Prize, so he goes he hangs out with the fucking Epstein. Like, bruh. It's so random. So random. They got to be fucking, man. They got
our move to see which excuse is going to gain him the most sympathy. But after this interview recently,
well, he's dead, so you know, in general, you always have to be careful.
Yeah, I think that's all out the door. The last few years of Jeffrey's life were a cascade of legal cases, but he didn't let that get in the way of him getting his girls. Now, rather than having his assistants troll local high schools, he started importing his playmates from Russia. And the man bringing these women over was Peter Listman, who owned a Russian modeling agency that was connected to getting young girls for the Russian oligarchy.
What?
Please, come back to me next week when I take Paul Servina's advice and look for work. Please.
Russian oligarchy.
No, what the fuck? This is a clip from Peter Listerman's Russian TV show called Golden Pussy. This is not a parody. This isn't a parody.
Please, come back to me next week when I take Paul Servina's advice and look for work in Golden Hollywood.
Essentially, it was a state-run operation for trafficking women that Jeffrey was connected with. However, a new problem would be on the horizon for Jeffrey. Donald Trump was elected president. But Trump's presidency was a curse for Epstein. It wouldn't be too long before photos of the two started going around, and even video footage as well. And 1 month after being sworn in the office, Trump would nominate Alex Acosta, the attorney that gave Epstein that sweetheart deal.
The nominee for Secretary of the Department of Labor will be Mr. Alex Acosta,
to the position of Secretary of Labor. And while the Senate would confirm his pick, behind closed doors, investigative reporters at the Miami Herald began to take a closer look. And they would soon reveal his role in that 2007 plea deal that Epstein got. By 2019, with the height of the Me Too movement, a court ruled that Alex Acosta had illegally hid that plea deal from the victims. And under all of the public pressure with members of Congress, both sides, the Justice Department announced that Epstein's 2007 case was going to be reinvestigated. Now, old Jeffrey was feeling the heat this time, so he would relocate to his $8 million mansion in Paris, you know, which is far away from prying eyes. Now, why France, you might say? Let's just say that the legal age of consent is 15.
You know, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, man. Might as well go to that small ass town in Japan, cause it's fucking like 11, bro. Like at this point, man. At this point in time, just fucking take the pedophile title, man. Just take it, okay? Just take it, cause everybody sees you as one. It's fine, bro. You won't even. Let's be for real. You're not even gonna go to jail for that long, so it's.
There. He couldn't be extradited. He could pull a Roman Polanski.
Talk about you and little girls. Is there anything in it?
Well, I like young women, let's put it this way. I think most of men do, actually.
Jeffrey would spend his last days as a free man in his Parisian apartment by himself. According to his servants, Jeffrey would just be on the computer all day long.
The war against rational behavior.
And Jeffrey was getting so paranoid that he purchased a bulletproof Mercedes and even hired 2 armed guards to stand outside of his apartment. The paranoia was setting in. Now, at this same time, Ghislaine Maxwell was feeling the heat because this immunity that she was granted in 2007, well, that's out the door. So she would meet Prince Andrew in London for a little chit-chat. Were they meeting to get their story straight, or was it a warning about the legal impending disaster about to happen? Who knows? But 5 months from this meeting, Prince Andrew would appear on his infamous BBC interview, to which he admitted to meeting with Ghislaine.
When was your last contact with her?
It was earlier this year, funny enough, in the summer. In the spring, summer.
About what?
She was here doing some rally.
But said that their conversation had nothing to do with Epstein.
And that was the last time?
Yeah, because
Did you discuss Epstein at all then?
No, actually, funnily enough, no, not at all. There wasn't anything to discuss about him because he wasn't in the news. It wasn't, it was just, we'd moved on.
And from that meeting, Ghislaine would be seen less and less in the public's eye. She would dissolve every single one of her corporations and nonprofits, and she would move in with another boyfriend. This may have been an attempt for Ghislaine to just try to live a normal life. Dozens of FBI officers were at the tarmac of Teterboro Airport with a warrant in hand. For the last couple of months, they had been tracking his movements, and they had just received word that Epstein's plane was landing within minutes. As the wheels hit the tarmac, sirens were blaring, guns ablazing, and with no resistance, Jeffrey got out and was placed in the handcuffs. And while he was being driven to jail, his mansion was being raided. And his arrest would be headlined around the world. Justice would finally be served. The victims could have their day in court. As inmate 761804, Jeffrey hated his cell at the Metropolitan Correctional Center. It was cramped, it was dark, and infested with cockroaches. He wasn't showering, his hair was a mess. Now, in typical Epstein fashion, he would use his wealth to play by his own rules. He paid numerous lawyers to visit the jail for up to 12 hours a day, giving him the right to meet them in a private room. But outside that meeting room, in general population, it didn't take long for the other inmates to find out how wealthy he was. So Jeffrey would devise a strategy to avoid being preyed upon by the other inmates. He would deposit money into their commissary accounts. Now, Epstein's attorneys claimed that this new indictment was a little more than just buyer's remorse from the government, who had been embarrassed by the plea deal that they gave a decade earlier. And they were convinced that all of this was going to blow over and Jeffrey was going to be a free man. So trying to make life a little easier for Epstein, his attorney submitted a request for him to be on house arrest until his trial. He would pledge his entire $559 million fortune as collateral, just to be on house arrest. We're not even talking bail. And the judge denied it.
Damn.
Jeffrey was found on the floor of his cell with marks around his neck. His cellmate Nicholas yelled for the guards. They cut the bedsheet around his neck, and he was transported to the hospital where he was revived, discharged, and sent back to the jail. But now on S-Watch. Jeffrey told the guards that his cellmate had assaulted him the night before. Now, this story is highly doubted by the other inmates and the guards because it was just an excuse to avoid being put on S-Watch and to gain some sympathy from the judge. There's no evidence of that happening. Now, why would he want to avoid S-Watch? You're put in a solitary room, you're naked except for a paper smock, the lights are on 24/7, the place is miserable. Jeffrey would meet with the prison psychologist every day until 6 days later when he was taken off S-Watch. A week later, Epstein signs in his last will and testament. It would bequeath Epstein's assets, everything he had built in his life, to the 1953 trust. And according to the will, Epstein was worth $577 million. His Manhattan mansion, $77 million. His mansion in Paris, $8.6. New Mexico Zorro Ranch, $17 million. Palm Beach mansion, $12 million. And his island, $68 million. Now, like I said earlier, Jeffrey and his superstar team of attorneys had remained very optimistic about this case until August 9th. The lawyers crowded the plastic chairs in the meeting room with Jeffrey. The courts had just released a cache of previously sealed documents proving all of the disturbing details about the accusations against him. Jeffrey was done. Any hope of him getting out was gone. He was going to live the rest of his life in prison. A few hours later on the overnight shift, only 18 guards were watching the jail of 750 inmates. And that night, Epstein's bunkmate was transferred out and placed in the solitary confinement because he had a phone on him. And Jeffrey's last meal would be a baked ziti with the tofu pasta. As the guards were delivering breakfast to all the inmates, they discovered Jeffrey in his cell, unresponsive and blue in the face. He had used a bedsheet around his neck like he had before. The worker hit the alarm, the staff cut the bedsheet and tried to do CPR, but an hour later, he was pronounced dead. It wasn't too long before news had spread all over the world.
Breaking news this hour, officials say multimillionaire Jeffrey Epstein has taken his own life.
How could one of the most high-profile prisoners of the last decade commit suicide? The FBI would be called in to get to the bottom.
How? We just learned how. And we already know why, man. Shit's embarrassing as fuck, bro. Listen. Listen, man. He got enough reason. I don't need to hear any elaboration on why he killed himself. I feel it in my bones. I already know.
Now, Jeffrey's death would trigger a wave of outrage and conspiracy theories. According to one poll, 48% of Americans believe Epstein was murdered. Now, some people speculate that it was the Clinton family or his President Donald Trump. The meme, Epstein didn't kill himself, spread like wildfire across the internet.
And Epstein didn't kill himself.
Now, this is a personal anecdote, but when Jeffrey Epstein
what was that scream?
first died, I thought he was murdered. I was convinced of it. Everyone was talking about it. The evidence I saw, that was it. Until I did the research for this video for the last 5 months. I truly believe that Epstein killed himself. And I'm going to state my case. Now, MCC, the jail he was held at, is nicknamed Little Gitmo because the conditions are that bad there. The cells are leaking with human excrements because of the terrible plumbing into the cells. One lawyer said the mice there eat all of his clients' papers. Now, MCC had a staffing problem, a major one. They were so pressed for guards that they would force teachers, nurses, and cooks to step on in. The jail was designed to hold at maximum 480 inmates. It was 750 by the time Jeffrey got there. And there was just 18 guards for the entire place. Now, just to get a sense of how badly run that jail was, it was shut down last month because of all these problems for a total revamp. That's how bad it was. Now, one of the biggest mistakes was the decision of the prison psychologist to end the S-Watch for Epstein after 6 days. According to some forensic psychologists, they say the usual time is about 2 to 3 weeks on S-Watch, not Epstein's 6 days. Now, that night, the guards on his block should have checked Mr. Epstein every 30 minutes, but they stopped at 3:30 a.m. because they fell asleep. The two guards watching the entire block were working a 16-hour double shift, and they had falsified the records to make it look like they had checked in on the whole block. So these two guards would actually be charged criminally, like months later, for falsifying all the records. And it came out during the court case that they were often on Facebook, looking at Craigslist ads, and they had it on video of the guards sleeping. Now, the camera is a source of a lot of conspiracies. There is some weird stuff. So they have footage of the cell block row. No one can be seen entering or exiting Jeffrey's cell, but it was the camera facing his cell that was off. Now, the jail first said that they had the footage, and then when it was exported to be used in a court case, the IT staff had recorded the wrong floor. So the footage essentially got erased. So broken or faulty cameras is such a big issue right now within our own prison system that in 2016, the DOJ published a report about all of the deficiencies within the security security camera systems in prisons. Hundreds of blind spots, broken cameras, faulty recording systems were found. Now here's how bad it is. More than 30 prisoners have escaped from lockup across the United States over the last 20 months due to faulty cameras. So there is a bill that was just passed in the Senate, sponsored by John Ossoff, called the Prison Camera Reform Act of 2021 that will upgrade all of the cameras within federal prisons. So what I'm trying to say is that broken cameras is not just a problem here at this jail, but at all jails and prisons across the United States. Now, Epstein's autopsy was conducted by a board-certified pathologist and 30 deputy medical examiners employed by New York. And then on behalf of Mark Epstein and his attorneys, they hired Dr. Michael Baden, the celebrity medical examiner, to watch over the whole thing. So weeks later, the 31 state medical examiners, they had ruled that Epstein's death was by suicide, except for Dr. Michael Baden. He believed that he was murdered. You see, Baden is known as the medical examiner you hire when you want the autopsy to go a certain way. Essentially, this guy is known for being incredibly unreliable. Now, I've linked an article down below going into detail about Dr. Michael Baden's integrity. Now, here's Baden's evidence. Now, doctors state that when you hang yourself, there are certain particular bones that break, and Jeffrey broke those along with this hyoid bone. And that's more consistent with homicidal strangulation. But what Dr. Michael Baden left out was that the thyroid bone often breaks with the self-hanging of older people. Epstein was 66. Now, there are a lot of people who certainly wanted to see Jeffrey Epstein dead. Powerful people. People who might have had evidence tied up in his blackmail scheme. Now, a murder isn't completely out of the realm of possibility. I'm open to the idea. But honestly, I don't think we're ever gonna know. It's ruled a suicide. Technically. So until proven otherwise, that's what it appears to be. Now, for all of the conspiracies about his suspicious death, I'll ask you one question.
Let me stop.
Does it really change anything? He's dead. We'll never hear him be cross-examined under oath. The victims will never have their day in court. Think about it. Epstein lived a life of luxury, having whatever he wanted, and then being brought into one of the worst-run jails in the United States, living in a 50-square-foot cell, and then he attempts one time and fails, and then days later he's told he's gonna be there for life. Jeffrey was not murdered. He chose the exit on his own terms. It was the last bit of control he could have over his life.
That's what I'm saying. I thought I said, where's cocaine? I'm like, no way, bro. No way. I mean, not really no way. It's pretty common among his social group.
As hard as she tried, Ghislaine could just not escape her past with Epstein. Days after his death, she'd be photographed in Los Angeles eating alone, reading a book at In-N-Out. You see, the whole world was now looking for her. She was just hiding in plain sight. Now, she knew that the authorities were starting to close in on her, so she would need to lay low. She would purchase a home in a remote city. She wrapped her cell phone in tinfoil, thinking that it would prevent her from being tracked. She would hire ex-British military as her private security, and even registered a new phone number under the name G-Max. And all she wanted was for all of this to go away. Nearly 1 year since Jeffrey's arrest, 25 FBI agents raided Ghislaine Maxwell's compound and took her into custody. She would be placed on S-Watch permanently, kept under surveillance 24/7, or to put it as the Attorney General said, William Barr, we don't want any more F-ups. Now, her arrest would spark a whole other media frenzy over the case.
Now that this Ghislaine Maxwell guy or lady got arrested,
would she cooperate with the prosecutors? Would she reveal the secrets of Epstein? The lawyers representing the victim say she is just as evil as Epstein. And one person would actually defend Ghislaine. Alan Dershowitz. He wrote, keep an open mind about Maxwell. Now, since her arrest, she's been denied bail 3 times, even with their $28.5 million proposal, and she pleads not guilty. So her case starts November 29th, 2021. So make sure to have your Thanksgiving leftovers ready. One of the biggest unanswered questions of the Epstein scandal is about the identities of the famous friends alleged to have joined him in abusing women at all of his properties. Epstein's victims never got a chance to find out whether he would rat out his friends, all just to save himself. Now, rumors have circulated that Epstein had hidden cameras at his mansions and used this in a big blackmail scheme. In a 2015 affidavit, Virginia Roberts said she believed that videotapes of her abuse with Epstein and his friends existed. Though we may never really know what evidence exists. Maybe we'll learn from Ghislaine's upcoming trial. Now, Epstein's story doesn't fit into any political narrative neatly. The bad guys are on both sides in this story. Trump is linked to Epstein, and so is former President Bill Clinton. This story has less to do with politics and more to do with class and wealth. Epstein's money and influence protected not just himself, but anyone who was connected to him, which is really the most disturbing example of power perpetuating itself.
Wikipedia's mommy milker trial? You guys.
Today I'm going to tell you about the Wikipedia admin that put over 80,000 pages dedicated to his favorite topic, titties, and the subsequent trial that took place. It's November 5th, 2015, an anonymous user submits a complaint to Wikipedia, alleging that its most high-profile administrator, his name was Neelix, had posted tens of thousands of links dedicated to titties. So to get some background on this, you've always heard from your teachers, don't use Wikipedia as a reliable source. They know that, and they have a two-step process. Anything that gets posted by you or me would have to get approved by a higher power, except if you're an admin. See, admin, it's a rare few. There's only 1,100 on the site, and they're all volunteers, and they're highly respected within the community. And that's what Neelix was. See, Neelix wasn't your average admin. This guy had been there for over 9 years. He had made over 180,000 edits by himself, and over 5,000 articles alone. Impressive. So this guy was one of the top dogs in the Wikipedia community. So when you have these allegations that your top dog is putting links and pages about boobies all around, that's a serious allegation. So when anything like this comes up, the Wikipedia Foundation will hold a tribunal where all the other admins will congregate and they figure out what to do with the accused, go over the accusations and have evidence and so on and so forth. So what exactly was Neelix being charged with? It was fraudulent redirects. So a redirect is if I type in the word UK, it's going to redirect me to United Kingdom. So Neelix was doing this, but with kind of stupid terms at first. Like you had anti-trousers going to pantslessness, and then it slowly got weirder and weirder. Like for the word mammogram, we had imaging of the tits, imaging of booby, tit imaging. Imaging of the tit. I mean, every variation of the word titty and imaging and booby was on there. So with how many fraudulent redirects there were, I mean, we're talking 80,000 of these things Neelix had made with the word booby or titty. People thought he had to have been hacked. There's just no way he could have done something like this. Or he had some kind of bot, or the hacker had a bot. It just had to be that. So they went to his house. People that knew him in real life went and spoke to him, and he simply denied that. He said, my account hasn't been hacked. And when they're asking him if he used the bot, because there were so many of these things, he just said, no, I'm a fast typer. And he stated this, considering that there seems to be so much opposition, I will not object to the redirects being deleted, and I will not attempt to create more redirects in this vein, but I do think of them as valid. But the further they looked into Neelix's edits and redirects, the more disturbing it got. So for breast reconstruction, redirects would be booby builder, titty constructor. For the word breast pump, we had titty pumper, pumping of the booby, booby pumping. I mean, just ridiculous words. And one admin came to Neelix's defense and said, if we delete all these redirects, that's going to be censorship. And that guy was laughed out of the room. But you know what? He did kind of have a valid point. Some of these redirects you could justify. So for the word mammary intercourse, he put booby f***ing, which you could justify, honestly. But one admin came out and said, Wikipedia is uncensored, but we are not Urban Dictionary. This other admin said, I especially don't see the value of creating pages with the word like licks boobs, booby feeding, a trip down mammary lane. So at this point, all they wanted was an explanation. Why would you do this? I mean, this is a guy that had been there for 9 years. He was one of the top 10 Wikipedia editors. Why are you making these booby edit like a titty mastermind? And all he said was, I apologize for creating unusual redirects. When creating them, I did not think the community in general would be against them. Again, I am sorry. So with having no explanation for why this happened, and Neelix truly believing what he did was right, they were kind of left at a crossroads. Maybe he just got off his rocker. Maybe he was taking some bad pills. Maybe he went a little crazy. Maybe he was a tit mastermind. No one knew. So after 6 days of deliberation from the jury, wait real quick, before I end the story, here's some of the funniest ones that I found. Milk's boobies, titty physics, titty shrinking, shrunk boob, shrinkage of the titties, accessory tits, multiple tit syndrome. They came to a conclusion that Neelix, guy's gotta go. He came in, gave up his adminship, retired from Wikipedia, and was prevented from ever writing the word booby or titty on Wikipedia ever again. And just to end this story, one of the admins said, thank God he never heard of the term jug or rack, or this would have been dozens of times worse.
What did I click on?
purchasing crack from homeless people in LA.
Damn. Oh! Damn! My shoulders hurt, bruh. I'm aging like a bitch. It's because all I do is sit at my desk, but it's okay. It's okay. Hold up, damn. Music. I hope you had a great day. And damn, I hope you had a great day. And video out coming out tomorrow. Damn. Video coming tomorrow. And I'll see you guys next time at the same time next week, Saturday. Deuces. I don't know what to say right now.